we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
Good morning, Starshine. So, I am going to do Stairs Gulch Trail, I think it is. And this is the parking lot. I've been up here lots of times, but I've just never gone on this trail. And right now there's nobody here, so hopefully I can get there and back before it gets busy so I can take pictures up there. And that is the plan. A little out of breath already, but I'm going to show you how I take hiking pictures and get the most out of my hike, photography and video wise. The first tip I have is to layer or bring layers, which you should be doing on a hike anyway because weather can change and it can get chilly, it can start raining, but when you have that variation you're able to create different photos, and so it's easier to make it not all the same outfit. You can slightly switch it up. For example, I have this hat, sweatshirt, tank top, overalls, and I have a beanie that is with me. So I can take off the sweatshirt or just switch out the hats, and it makes it different. So my second tip is to get a variation of angles and backgrounds. So you can be in the same spot but create totally different images based on the angle that you're shooting. So I could be shooting here, you can see the trail and the mountains, and that could be one picture, and just either turn and then it's all green behind me, or shoot up and the sky is the background. So that's also a very good thing to keep in mind. Hopefully you can hear me over the waterfall river thing. But the third thing that you need is a tripod, well, 3 and 4 I guess. It's a tripod and a remote for your camera. So you don't have to run back and forth setting a timer and not knowing if it's lining up. My camera I can connect my phone to, and so I just use that as a remote and it shows up on the screen what is in the shot, which is really helpful. So you're not trying to line up, am I standing in the right position, whatever. But I have the Joby Gorilla Pod, like the smaller one, and it is great. It's super bendable and you can pretty much put anywhere, which makes it for really cool shots that if you had a normal tripod would be a lot harder and more difficult because it's not even ground. I definitely recommend having a remote and a tripod of some sort, preferably one that's bendable and flexible. My fifth tip is, I don't know if you can hear me over the waterfall. My fifth tip is to go on Pinterest and Instagram to find inspiration photos, ones that you like, and kind of create like a mood board of different poses and what colors do you like about it, what do you like about the facial expression, that sort of thing. It really helps me out when I'm going out to go shoot or something, so I'm not just standing there like I don't know what I want to do for a picture. It's just a lot easier to have those inspiration photos in the back of your mind to base off a picture that you want to take. And my sixth piece of advice is to enjoy the hike. You can get caught up just trying to take all these pictures, and you need to take all these pictures. But ultimately, you're on this hike to see the views. It is so important to actually enjoy the activity that you're doing and not just be focusing on pictures. I know I've gotten caught up in this. I think most people have, where you just want to capture all these memories on camera, and you need to realize that sometimes it's way better to just not take your camera out, or to only take a couple photos or videos and not have to stop and take a million pictures. I mean, if that's your goal, is to go on a hike for a specific reason, like taking pictures, then yeah, take a million. But if you're on a hike with someone else even, it's just so much more enjoyable if you look around and see the nature that you're in, and a lot of times we forget that. So don't forget to look around you and enjoy what you're doing. So this is how I set up my camera. I usually have it facing vertical because that's how Instagram is, and it's just easier for me to edit it then. And then I know for sure that's gonna fit in the frame. So you need to make sure when you use a tripod that it isn't gonna fall over, because I have almost dropped it like a million times. But I made sure that it was balanced and wasn't gonna tip over before I let it go, because you don't want to ruin your camera or your phone, whatever you're taking it on. So make sure that it is stable. And then what I do is, I'm usually holding my phone, but we're recording on me right now. I'll have my phone making sure that it is how I want it to be lined up. And then I just do a bunch of different poses. It's just a lot easier to do it that way. One more thing, you need to be safe. Do not take pictures where you could fall off a cliff or there's an animal that could attack you. Use your brain, and it's not worth losing your life or getting injured over a picture. Don't do it, okay? It just popped into my mind that there are people that will go to extreme lengths to get a really cool picture, but it's not worth getting hurt over, okay? Totally forgot to make an ending to this video, but I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
You and I